Shout out to Swanson chicken broth. So just to quickly go over the recipe, we have it called for 4 medium potatoes. I used 5 cubed, 2 carrots, everything peeled, of course. Carrots and potatoes peeled. Also sliced carrots. Cook 1 medium onion, dice it. It said called for 1 pound of Italian sausage, mild or hot. I used mild and I used 2 pounds instead of 1. Some olive oil, and to thicken it up, instead of heavy whipping cream, which is basically terrible for you, I used a cup and a half of 2% milk, about 4 tablespoons of flour, some salt, pepper, some minced garlic. Let's see, what else did I use? I think that wraps it up. Yeah, I think that wraps it up. Oh yeah, and the spinach, of course, is tossed. Toss your spinach, toss it. Anyway, I didn't mean to say tossed. Chop your spinach. Put your spinach in. Also in the roux, or whatever you want to call it, I used 3 tablespoons of butter with the cup and a half of milk, with salt and pepper, and the 4 tablespoons of flour, and whip that up. And that, what that does is it thickens the soup, gives it a little bit more flavor. I like to clean up my mess while it's cooking. So you can't see me, but I am washing some stuff. I'm acting crazy. Now, that soup is going to be delicious. Believe me. I guess you technically could put the onion in and not brown it, but I think the browning gives it a little bit more flavor. The onion, of course, I got the eye burning from the onion. Gotta love it. If it burns your eyes like that, what does it do to your insides, I wonder? I forgot to mention, they recommend 40 minutes for this soup to cook through, and I don't believe that's a long enough time, so I'm going just about an hour and 10 minutes, just to make sure those carrots are soft, the potatoes are soft, and whatnot. I don't want no hard carrots, man. Let's see where we're at. What do I do with these guys? Anybody have an idea for all the peelings? I know in the army they probably would have used all these for some sort of stew. I got the dog. He likes to watch me cook. His name is Dave's. A little bit cleaned up here. Oh. Ooh. I mean, if you really want to get down, you can use the heavy whipping cream to thicken the soup. I just think this is much more, if you're going to make it as healthy as you can, stay away from the heavy whipping cream. You already have the sausage for your fat and protein. Just stay away from the heavy whipping cream as much as possible. If you're young, you know, do what you want, but you get older, man, it starts catching up, so just use the flour and a little bit of butter. It's so much better for you. And just shouting out Kroger for a little bit of organic baby spinach. Looks pretty good, nice and crispy. Nice and crispy. I mean, some people for this recipe I've heard use parsley and also Parmesan cheese, like a cup to a half a cup. So if you want to try it for more flavor, that's up to you. I don't think it sounds very good to put Parmesan in an Italian sausage soup with potatoes and spinach, but that's what it called for. There's also a side note, if you guys like hot soup, or you want it to kick, you're going to have to put some red pepper in it. You don't have to use fresh red pepper unless you have it, but you know, red pepper goes a long way to spice it up if that's what you like. I think just regular pepper and the onion and stuff spice it up for me. The garlic goes a long way. If you use fresh minced garlic or fresh clove garlic, but don't over garlic it. It tastes like trash. So I'm just gonna let that bad boy cook. Trying not to lose my spinach, but it just loves to stick to the. Yes, guys, I have to admit, I cheated and I used McCormick minced garlic. You can also use fresh garlic if you'd like. I think it's too potent for me. Also, from Spice World, you can use this stuff here. I mean, but this stuff is, if you want it garlicky, that's what you use right there. That stuff is way too potent for me. Yeah, 75 years in business. Congrats, Spice World. And again, McCormick minced garlic. Shout out. But yeah, if you're going for something garlicky, you know, something that spaghetti or whatever it is, that stuff there is what you want in that jar. You can mix it with a little butter, put it on breadsticks, whatever you want. Sorry about the black gloves, by the way. I'm just a chicken and I don't like my hands dirty. I don't like washing a bunch of crap off my hands. So over the next 30 minutes or so, this will thicken right up. It'll be just a great creamy Italian sausage soup with carrots, spinach, onion, and potatoes. It looks good. Later on, next video we're gonna do, I picked up these avocados. So I don't know if you guys have tried avocados or not. A lot of people don't eat avocados, they're afraid of them. I just tried them like my mom, basically. My mom, God rest her soul. Miss you, Mom. It's not the same without you here. Anyway, what was I saying? My mom loved avocados, especially like we would get chips and melt some cheese over the chips, and we would have like stewed chicken over it, and then I would smash the avocado up with some tiny bit of sour cream, just to make it smoother, and then tomatoes and onions and olives and all that good stuff, whatever else you wanted to add to it. But yeah, my next video I think I'm gonna do like some sort of avocado dip. I don't like the store-bought stuff. It doesn't taste the same to me as a fresh avocado. And don't make my mistake, as we're watching this soup cook, don't make my mistake and try to cook your avocado with olive oil in an oven, because I did that with the skin on, not knowing, like a dummy, and man, it tasted disgusting. So I couldn't even eat it. I wasted my money. I ended up throwing it in the trash. So I was gonna try to get the dog to eat it, but he wasn't having it either. So I knew it was bad. But whatever's in the skin, I think basically when the oil cooked into the skin, it released some flavor. It tasted like a cactus. But yeah, if you guys haven't tried avocado, I would suggest you try it. It's great. It's great. It's even great. Like I'm putting it on if I have a chicken breast with cheese, I'm using that avocado instead of mayonnaise or mustard, or you can still use the mustard, whatever. It just gives the sandwich a little bit of extra moisture instead of being so dry. And it gives you, it's high in magnesium, potassium. It's like one of the best things for your body, especially for cortisol. If you're trying to lose weight, it also helps to lower cortisol, which is the chemical or whatever in your body that you hang on to your fat around your waist. Cortisol is what does that, caused by stress and other bad food, bad eating. If you're young, don't worry about it. But one day it'll catch up and you'll be like me and you'll say, okay, gotta start eating better, trying to eat better. At the end of the day, God is in control. So, I mean, there's only so much you can do. It's in your genetics with eating well. I don't think that you're going to add too much time to your life by eating really well, but I mean, it is possible that you could add a couple of years on. If you're enjoying your life, why not? This is the first meal I've made since Mom passed. I don't know if she would have ate it or not, but she might have. She might have told me it looks terrible or tastes terrible. But I just want to thank you guys if you watched this long, and I want to thank you for coming out and supporting my mom through the whole process of her illness. And I really love everyone that came out and supported her and made her feel happy and special, and like YouTube's famous mom. She loved all of you guys. She loved to see all the comments under her posts, and well, I made the post, but I just wanted her to feel really good, and I think that you guys all helped that be possible. And I just wanted to make sure that I thanked everyone out there who's watched her videos and commented. It meant way more than you know just to have an extra laugh with my mom when she wasn't feeling well. And now that she's passed, I have those memories of those videos and all of your beautiful comments. I want to say thank you, especially to like Cheryl, Rich, and Snooks, and Steve, Aloha, and my brother James. A bunch of other people who came out and supported me nonstop, just kept sending me messages. The prayers that you guys sent were so great. They helped me keep going. It was so hard. I know some people can handle this stuff real easy, but for me, that's my mom was my best friend. It's tough. And I know some people think you're weak if you talk about your feelings and whatever, but I make food like this is a relaxation for me. This is how I relax. It's like a comforting something, and that's how I get down and relax. I play music also, but one more time, just thank you to everyone. Axe and Nacho. Who else? Just so many channels. Leah Dio. Yadu. I said Dio. What am I thinking? Anyways, all you guys came out strong. I appreciate it. Brenda, Freedom Redbird, Wendy, Southern Zone, and all the others that I didn't mention. I'm so sorry, but I do see all your comments. I do read them often. So thank you guys. If you want to hang out and watch the soup cook, you can, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? That's some soup right there. Good hearty soup. Just don't eat a whole loaf of bread with it. You won't get fat. It's all good for you mostly. A little bit of butter. Flour's not great for you, but also, if you guys are trying to lose weight, I would say to move to a lot of, I've heard a lot about the carnivore diet. I've tried it. It did raise my cholesterol some. And if you have heart issues, I would not recommend the carnivore diet too much, especially like high levels of bacon and stuff like that. I mean, lean meats, sure. Nuts, all kinds of nuts, cashews and almonds and walnuts and pecans. Just don't eat too much at once. You guys will be fine. I gained weight kind of just because, I'm just letting myself go kind of, just, I know how to eat, but, like, got hurt at work. And since I've been home, it's like you can't do a whole lot, so you're just trying to stay busy and you get out of shape a little bit. It's just not good for you. Anyways, while the soup's cooking, I bought these eggs today. Now they're large. 18 eggs cost me a little bit under $7 today under Kroger. So, Trump, if you're watching, I'm still waiting on my eggs to go down some, okay? Let's see it happen. Where are we at? finally going to start warming up outside, and I am excited. Just a quick shout out. I want to also, I forgot, I also want to thank all the teams and families that are out there helping me grow and consistently just putting me out there on their channels. And when I get mine going, when I start doing my lives and stuff, I'm going to make sure, and everyone who helped me, I'm going to turn right back around and help all of you. And if you were a hater, I might even help you, because I don't hate and I don't hold grudges. You know, I believe we need to love each other and work together on YouTube to grow. I mean, when we're constantly battling each other for certain times and days and all that stuff, that doesn't help anyone. It divides everyone. There's got to be a way where we can come together, set it up so everybody is, you know, got a slot so they can get, you know, their 50, 60 people going in their chats and their podcasts. So whatever. I mean, I know that's not a lot. Some people have a lot more than that, but to me, I like, you know, 30, 40, 50 people going is pretty good, because you can hardly keep up with chat. If there's like 200 people talking at once, you can't even catch a message. I think if I ever grow to that big, I'll probably be sorry, because I want to still be able to, you know, individually talk to people and have friendships and whatnot. So shout out to LSP, Rich, GT350, RA Garcia. Choke me out there. You know, a lot of love for Steve Harloha. He was the one that convinced me to do the YouTube thing in the first place. I didn't really care at first. I didn't think it was going to be anything, but as I kept doing it, I liked it. I like it. I just like to, you know, it feels like a family is out there. Some of their family is out there in the world, all over the world. People from all over the world, from every walk of life, and I love it. I just love it. I love to meet people from all over. I love to ask them questions. I love to know what their society's like and their food is like. And I probably, if you know me, I've probably driven you crazy with questions. You know, what's your city like? What's your town like? And you know, for a while I wanted to go to Thailand, and I was like all geeked up about going to Thailand. Or Phuket, because it's beautiful there. Lots of great people out there. Lots of great people helping me. So I just wanted to shout you guys out. There's so many that I forgot early. Not early. Let's see who else. All the bosses out there, man. Thank you guys. Thomasak family, thank you. Ron, thank you. Board, thank you. If you guys get a chance, check out my brother Steve Harloha. It's cooking now, isn't it? Starting to get a little bit thicker. Oh yeah, and onions getting in there. The flavors are mixing. You know, from what my personal opinion is, the next day the soup tastes 10 times better than this day. It's because everything incorporates. It kind of blends together overnight or whatever. I just leave it on the stove, let it cool off, and all the flavors melt out of everything, and they just kind of mix together and make this beautiful, loving soup. It's so comforting. Anyways, I appreciate you guys coming to my channel, and if you're still here, you are a G. And I love you, and I thank you for staying. My dog loves you as well. This guy here, he's my partner. He loves you too. He's going to be with us on every cooking show I do. Lot Life, I still got to get you one of those. If you're watching and listening, I got to still get you one of those, brother. These tariffs are killing me. Oh yeah, starting to get a little softer. I forgot also, the main reason I started my YouTube was, you know, my name of my channel is Starved for Truth. I never meant to do things for myself or build myself or my channel. I wanted to show people who God was. I wanted to be kind to people and support people and, you know, be a pillar for people trying to grow, and people that were good people, like just overall had the same mentality as me, and that's helping other people. And God's really been there for me through this whole process, and I'm not saying he's even in me growing or any of that stuff, but he's been there when I needed him, especially for my mom and all the videos. I believe that people that are close to God came from everywhere, and I think I needed that for my mom to pass. I mean, without all that love, I would have been alone, really. I mean, I have my family, but, you know, you don't want to drag your family down with your pain, you know. You want to try to, I don't know, what I do is I go in a room and I sit and watch something, and I try not to put my burden on them. And I kind of came to YouTube, which is kind of crazy because it's against everything like I normally would do, and I put my burden out there on YouTube, and people responded. And, you know, I was so surprised to hear how many people have lost, you know, I've lost my dad, stepdad, and mom. I was so surprised at how many people out there were hurting, and how many people, you know, were just praying and asking God for help, and asking God for help for me. And if I can ever do anything through my channel, it's not going to be to build Dave's Not Here man up to the sky and get rich. My channel, I really wanted it to be to reach people for Jesus. And I know people, you know, some people out there laugh at that or whatever, and that's okay. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to believe what I do, but for me personally, Jesus saved my life. You know, I crashed bikes and I got jumped multiple times. I got cut open, and just so many battles in my life that I can't really share all of it, but God showed up every time and did not allow me to lose my life when I should have. You know, I crashed a bike going about 70 miles an hour, and I went 150 feet on the concrete, bouncing with no helmet. Neighbors came out and thought they The first thing they said is, I thought you were going to be dead. You know, I couldn't even believe I had done it. But, you know, through surgeries and through all those things, God has been faithful to me. And that's why I talk about him online, because he's worthy of being talked about. Sometimes I think about the whole thing of YouTube, and I start thinking about, it's called YouTube, and it's a lot about us. It's like all about us, but I think there's a greater calling out there, and that's to reach people and help people and lift people that ordinarily you wouldn't talk to, you wouldn't meet, because you're so different. But the great thing about YouTube is you can meet people from everywhere. You don't even have to speak all their language, you know. I used devices and stuff so I could understand other channels. And I met a lot of great people. I still am meeting a lot of great people. But anyways, the whole point of what I'm saying is that God is there. If you pray, you call out to him and you mean it. I don't care if you're complaining, you're upset, you're yelling, whatever it is, you know, you can't take it anymore. You can always cry out to God. And every time I ever did that, he showed up for me. Even when I was still doing stupid stuff. So if you're going through a loss today like I am still, and you feel alone and you're broken, it's really nice to know that there's a God up there and that my mom is there. My mom is with God, and my mom is in heaven, walking streets of gold, probably skipping and jumping and running, and I'm sure she's a much younger version of herself, probably has a brand new body, and there's no tears and no crying, no pain. So yeah, I hold on to God. And when I cook, I think about it. If you're still here listening, man, you guys are awesome. And I will return the favor. Guys, since I got nothing else, I'm just going to say this. If you guys are waiting for Trump, however you feel about Trump or whoever these guys are in the government, if you guys are waiting for those people to save you or to fix everything, guys, you got to think about that, man. They're not going to fix it. Only God can fix this mess in this world. You got all kinds of stuff happening across the world that are out of our control. And I don't think at this point that man can fix it. He can give it his best shot. But I honestly believe that where we are now in history, with all the wars and different things going on, I really just think that it's got to be God, or it's just done. You know, maybe you don't agree with me, and that's okay. Maybe you think, it's all going to get worked out, and I know that that's a good thing to think. But I've always wanted to make sure that I know truth. I think this is just about done. But, my channel is starved for truth for a reason, because I know there's a million people out there, billions of people that are starved for truth. They don't want any more fake media or lying politicians, or we don't want to be taxed 5-6 times on everything that we buy, and our houses and our cars and everything we have is overtaxed. We know it. We don't have what we need sometimes. We know it. And we want someone to lash out at. And so we blame the voters. We blame the politicians. But really, there is a power behind all of that. And that is the devil, man. If you really look at it, there's evil in this world. There's corruption and corrupt people. I'm going to turn this down. Overblow it and just melt everything into a mush. But yeah, there's evil in this world, guys. If you don't believe me, just go out on the street and see how people treat each other. Drive down the streets. You know, go to the grocery store. People are fighting over spots, and they're still good people. I'm not saying there's not. It's just in the music industry, evil is running rampant. Every single concert I see, there's some kind of crazy evil garbage on it. They are programming or trying to program our kids. They want it to become normal, you know, all of this evil crap in their videos and in the shows and the halftime shows at the football games and everything that they're showing. They want it to become normal, so we accept it. And that's why I know that God is near, because when evil starts rising up, good is there also, and he's going to rise up, and at some point I think you'll lose patience. In his timing and his will, he'll lose patience with putting up with all this garbage that's happening, the human trafficking and all this stuff that's going on in the world. So I know it's a food video, and I know I went sideways on the topics, but I just really want you guys to know, you know, my mom just passed. And when that happens, you think a lot about mortality. You think a lot about, you know, where is my mom? Where did she go? You know, is there a heaven? Is there a hell? Is this real? Like, and how long do I have left on the earth? And, you know, it really makes you think about your mortality. Makes you think a little bit more serious about things like that. And so this last week, I've really been thinking about it a lot. And I hope that on my channel, I can reflect Jesus to other people and show them that there is hope in darkness. There is hope when people feel like there's nothing and that it's just over for them, that there's still hope available to them. And that the evil one is a liar, and he tells you it's over and that you can't get back up, and this is it for you, and he's a liar, because God is greater than the evil. And eventually he'll stand up and he'll put an end to it. So I guess my point is, don't trust in man. Look up. Look up. That's where your help is coming from. I love all you guys. I think the soup's about done. I could keep talking and boring everybody forever, but if you made it through this whole video, you guys rock. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, if there's a way to improve this recipe, or what you think about what I said, or any other topic. All welcome in the chat and in the comments. And if you comment, I will definitely comment back. I will come to your channel and I will definitely comment back. So I appreciate you all. If you like this video, subscribe. If you want to PM me or DM me, hit me up. God loves you. Peace.